Hey, what's going on YouTube? Gary here, gzduel, here to bring you guys a match on Dueling Network, and I drew the best hand ever. Yes, I'm going to lose this one. So he's going to activate the Tinplay Goldfish's effect. I just wanted to double check to make sure Tinplay Goldfish special summon that monster. So even though his gadget's going to give him a plus, I'm going to draw into a Werewolf, which makes the hand semi-playable, I guess. But then he sets two back rows. So I was like, oh great. What I love, back row, enemy back row, nice. Okay, I'm gonna use the Messenger Gelato just to test out the waters. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work. I'm just doing it anyways. If his back row wasn't something protecting, he would have gone for that Gear Gigant X instead of for this, wasting his bottomless. But he knows that he's gonna protect his stuff, so he's gonna go for Gear Gigant X the next turn. So that's why he didn't, let me draw from Max C. Now he's gonna net so many pluses because gadgets plus themselves, plus Gear Gigant X just plus even more, and he's gonna just keep summoning gadgets, keep going into rank 4s. I think gadgets are pretty scary deck. I hate gadgets really. The best way to counter gadgets, summon Thunder King. Summon Thunder King. And when they go for Gear Gigant X, negate that Gear Gigant X, and it should be fine. Which kind of makes me wonder if I should just play like Madolche Control. There's like two ways to play Madolches. One, the Alexander Thomas way is to like play Control. The other way is one that I think I pioneered because I didn't see anyone play it like me. It's just to go for a blow up, just to kill everybody, but kill him before he can make a counter move. So it's like very unexpected, very OTK based. Now my opponent here, brings out the favorite monster, like my favorite monster for my opponent to have, Shockmaster. And at this point, he's going to call monster effects, and he's going to attack, and I'm just going to basically die. I don't have... Dark Hole, please, Dark Hole. Even if I had Dark Hole, I can't use my monster effects for that turn. Next turn, he summons out some sort of random gadget, I would die. And I draw into a Royal Decree. So I'm just going to quickly scoop that up and side in against him. I'm going to side in a lot of things. I didn't want to take out the Veilers. I wanted to put in these Soul Takers because one Soul Taker gets rid of like Shockmaster. That's why I wanted to add Soul Takers as a new addition to the deck. It's when people go for Shockmaster against my deck, they'll probably just say monster effects. Now if I have Soul Taker, I get to destroy Shockmaster, so for that turn of course I can't use monster effects, but for the next turn my opponent at least won't lock me down for 3 turns. And Soul Taker is good for getting rid of other control based cards like for example Pleiades. Now my opponent has Pleiades on the field, then I'm going to just Soul Taker it and still go off. So it's very possible that Soul Taker can help me out of a situation. Now I'm siding in all of these hand traps against them. I'm also siding in Kaiku's because I want to like remove his Machina Fortress when he has it in his graveyard. And yeah, so we're gonna go into game 2. Hopefully this will be better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Now I draw into MST and Lance, and already I thought it was pretty good. I do have the field card and I have tickets, so it'll really get my deck moving. I also have a Madolche monster, so it's possible, and I have TG Werewolf, so TG Werewolf can actually help me out of a situation possibly. Now I'm not going to set MST or Lance because one, I don't mind if Messenger Gelato dies because it'll just go back into the deck. I get to search for my hoot cake. Everybody is happy. Now the second reason why I didn't want to set like MST and Lance is because if he uses if he uses Heavy Storm, I lose. I lose so hard if he uses Heavy Storm. He's probably just looking at his extra deck thinking how he can lock me down, because in any way he would have to destroy my Messenger Gelato. If he doesn't destroy my Messenger Gelato, then my Messenger Gelato is like 2100 attack with a field card. Now he's going to summon the Gear Frame, and I was like, yep, that'll do it. That will like basically kill my Messenger Gelato. But he's going to chain Kage Hokage as well. So that makes me think, oh no, he's going to go for something like Abyss Dweller or something, because if he goes for Abyss Dweller, he can potentially just just freeze out my effects in the graveyard, so I can't activate, I can't get a plus. Now that's, yeah, he does go for Abyss Dweller, so I was just thinking maybe I should have played Forbidden Lance, set that Forbidden Lance as well, because when Fortress attacks me, I can, detach, get rid of Fortress, but Fortress will still destroy a card on the field. Now, if that happens, he might destroy my field card or my ticket. That'd be really, really bad. Now, my opponent misplays over here. He's going to attack with Abyss Dweller, and I was like, okay, but my monster's higher attack. But still, he's going to detach before that, so even when he destroys my Messenger Lotto right now, I'm going to take 400 damage, and my Messenger Lotto stays in the graveyard because its effect in the graveyard will not be able to activate. Now, okay, my opponent has that right here. I drew into another Messenger Lotto. Yay, fun, Messenger Lottos, yeah. I'm going to actually just, I think I was setting this Messenger Lotto because I didn't want to trigger something like Bottomless or anything like that. I do have like MST and a Lance. I'm going to set those now because I see that he committed to the back row as well. So if he uses Heavy Storm, I'll just be a -1, but I could live with that. Basically, I could live with that -1. Now, my opponent, we're playing a stall game, kind of stallish. And the Forbidden Lance I added in is a new addition. I've been testing out with people on Dueling Network. I've been testing out with like a couple of subscribers, and I find that Madolches lose very hard to back row, and sometimes when they try to compulse back your hook kick, or when they try to bottomless your hook kick, you just need that extra lance to get you over the hump so that you can keep pushing your advantage. Now, someone's messaging me. He's one of the guys that I test with. He's really cool. Check him out. I think he's just, yeah, cool. He's just watching us. All right, so he's going to summon out Tinplay Goldfish, and he's going to chain Kageto Kage. So right now I'm wondering what he's going to do. He can possibly Diamond Direwolf, but I will still like get the plus, but he's going to attack first. So I was like, oh, that's what he wants to do, because he wants to overlay main phase 2. He doesn't want me to get any plus. He wants to overlay for something like Black Ship of Corn. Now over here, I pro-activate Forbidden Lance on his Black Ship of Corn, so his Black Ship of Corn will have reduced attack. Now with reduced attack, Black Ship of Corn actually cannot send Messenger Lotto into the graveyard without destroying it. So when it's my turn, there's a possibility that I can, you know, just attack over the Black Ship of Corn because I do have 2100 attack as well. I draw into Soul Taker, which is pretty good for this situation because, you know, it allows me to, he has no cards in his hand. It allows me to get rid of that that Machina Fortress, which I'm very happy about. Now I'm going to turn this into attack mode, but before that, I think I'm going to activate MST. I know this is a bad play, but I really can't afford to like just lose Messenger Lotto to something stupid. And I'm going to attack, and Messenger Lotto is going to get destroyed. Hopefully he doesn't have a response. If he has a response, then, you know, I might lose. But he doesn't have a response, so Messenger Lotto will go into the graveyard. Messenger Lotto will be sent back into the deck. And with that, I'm going to activate Ticket's effect when Messenger Lotto is sent to the deck. I'm going to search my deck for something like Hook Cake. Awesome, Hook Cake. So my opponent has only one card face down, so finally I get the advantage. I get the jump on him, and he summons out Gadgets. And I was like, ah, stupid Gadgets. Hate Gadgets. I know exactly what he has in his hand, but the thing is, it's just +1 off for no reason, and he's just putting field pressure. And I was like, all right, that's fine. Wait till I summon out my all of my stuff. So I'm gonna use Hook Cake. I'm gonna try to use Hook Cake's effect. Thanks to his first Abyss Dweller effect, I do have a monster in the graveyard, so I'm able to special summon out something like Messenger Lotto. Now I'm going to use Messenger Lotto's effect, but before that I'm going to chain with TG Werewolf, because Messenger Lotto is a level 4 or lower monster. When it's special summoned, I can chain TG Werewolf from my hand, special summon it as well. Now Chainlink 2 resolves, which is TG Werewolf summoning. Chainlink 1 resolves, which is Messenger Lotto special summoning stuff. Now I'm going to overlay and go into Invoker. Now my opponent activates the compulsory evacuation, which is totally fine with me right now because I do have this Messenger Lotto. As long as he doesn't bring back, you know, he doesn't bring back something like his Fortress with the gadget in his stupid hand, then oh great, he's going to summon out Gear Frame as well. That's fun. That's fine. He's going to search Cannon, of course. He's going to discard Cannon. It's okay as long as I don't die from this turn. Next turn, so like when my Messenger Lotto dies, my Messenger Lotto is going to go back into the deck. I'm going to search with Ticket. I'm going to search Hook Cake, and I have a second TG Werewolf, so we can do the Invoker combo again if we wanted to. So of course right here I'm going to activate Ticket's effect. I take 400 damage from that battle and 1800 damage from the Gear Frame. Now the good thing about Tiramisu is it is a monster, it's activating its monster effect, but it does not target cards from the field. And I draw into Veiler, and I was like, why didn't you come earlier, Veiler? I would have needed you, but that's fine. That's cool. So I'm going to use Hoocake's effect, banish the TG Werewolf. Now I'm going to special summon out Messengelato, and I'm using Messengelato's effect, but I'm going to chain Werewolf's effect. Now Messengelato's effect will resolve after summoning Werewolf. I'm going to search Ticket. Now I'm going to go, instead of going for the Invoker play now, I want to make a stronger push. I actually want to go into the Levier because I know that I have a Messengelato in the Banish zone. So I'm going to go for Levier, and I'm going to use Levier's effect, detach the I'm going to detach the Werewolf because I already have a Hookcake in the graveyard. Now I'm going to overlay these two guys. And when that happens, I'm going to special summon out Queen Tiramisu. Queen Tiramisu's effect, detach the Messengelato. You guys already know what it is. I'm going to send back Messengelato into the hand and the Hookcake into the hand, mainly because I want to search for Madolche Mew. For Ticket's effect, I don't want to special summon it. I want to search Mew's effect so I could have a setup next turn. So I have Hookcake, I have Mew, I have the field card, and the Ticket. So if somehow he turns godly, he can, Heavy Storm plus Dark Hole, I can still come back from that. Now I'm going to search the Mew, like I said. My opponent there was like, you have to show me your hand because you're targeting, but really I said Tiramisu's effect doesn't target, so we're going to actually just go to game 3. That was a close one. All right. Now, game 3, it was like a really quick one because I just flat out lost. Flat out lost because he did the most awesome play ever. And I'll show you guys. I'll tell you guys what happened. It's really funny. So now my opponent's going first. It's always bad that you let your opponent go first. He's going to, have all of that stuff. When you're going second, you have 5 cards in your hand versus your opponent's 6 cards. And that 6th card that you could have drawn into could have been a Veiler, but it's not a Veiler in this at this time. So it's going to be okay. So when I have Ticket, I have the field card. So I was like, I'm all set. I'm going to go off. I'm going to attack his gear frame. And he's going to chain MST and MST. So... what? You serious? Okay. That's fine. So I get no search. I basically -1 right there, but that's fine. Now my opponent has 5 cards in his hand. He's gonna summon gadgets. He's gonna net pluses. He's gonna try to OTK. That was just a ridiculous play. Like that happened. That actually happened. Is this real life? Now he's gonna attack, and I'm gonna draw Swift Scarecrow because I have to, or else I would die. And I have a Redox in my hand. Redox is good when you have the advantage or like late game. So it made me think maybe I shouldn't run 2 Redox. I should probably run just 1 Redox just for that, push the combo play. So I'm going to change this deck significantly after this. Okay, so my opponent is viewing the extra deck. He's wondering what he's going to go into. I'm pretty sure just going to Gear Gigant X and use Gear Gigant X to get more pluses. Like gadgets, not even fair. Not even a fair deck, man. Not even fair. Okay, cool. So he's going to search for Tinplay Goldfish. I draw into a field card. Nice. That's very useful. No, it isn't. Now, I don't know why. Dueling Network sometimes hates my deck. They just like, he stacks my deck. Dueling Network stacks my deck. It's not that, this deck is bad. It's just Dueling Network stacks my deck. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to play the field card, and I'm going to do nothing because there's absolutely nothing I can do. Now, my opponent right here, since he got Tinplay Goldfish, he's going to probably make a significant push. He's going to probably go for Shockmaster, the best card of the deck, Shockmaster. So Tinplay Goldfish, Kage Tokage, and he's going to normal summon out. Well, he's going to use Tinplay Goldfish, normal summon out the yellow gadget, and then chain Kage Tokage, and he's going to go into Shockmaster, call monster effects, just beat me down to death. I can't even special summon out Redox, and he's going to I'm just going to lose. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this duel. This is Gary GZ Duels signing out.